Roll call. Mr. Lowry?
Here.
Mr. Hartline's absent. Mr. Goff?
Here.
Ms. Bradford?
Here.
And Chair is present. Okay. Robin, I'll turn it over to you. We're here today to discuss Resolution R-48-21. And so if you want to...
As you'll recall, several months ago, we voted to become part of the litigation. We joined the state of Georgia and several local governments to become a part of the litigation regarding the opioid epidemic. And so the state of Georgia has pursued this as well as the local governments, and they've reached a resolution or potential settlement with one of the distributors, that being Janssen. And so what we have today is the documents approving that proposed settlement with Janssen and authorizing the state to go ahead and pursue that with them. There's three separate documents. One's a memorandum of understanding. The other is a subdivision distributor settlement participation form. The other is a settlement participation form with Janssen itself, as well as a resolution for us that authorizes the county executive to sign all those documents and to forward them on. So
the urgency is, I'll explain to the commissioners why we had to have a special call, and just because time is of the essence, right?
It is. If we want to participate in the settlement, there's a drop dead date, I think of around December the 20th or so. And so we've got to get the documents to the attorneys in Savannah before that date. And so that's why there's some urgency. So what I anticipate doing is today, if we sign these documents, I'm going to drive them over to Marshall Bandy in Ringgold tomorrow morning, and he will collect the ones from the,
Yep.
and forward it on.
And explain to also the commissioners the dollar amount possibly that we might get. I mean,
Yeah. The precise dollar amount is not known because it would depend upon the number of local governments that are participating and approving in the settlement. It's anticipated that the dollar amount will be somewhere between the $175,000 to the $225,000 to $35,000 range, and so we won't know that until after the 20th expires. But it's going to be somewhere in that area.
okay.
This is only one of the big pharma things so far that has agreed to the
That's correct.
settlement. So
That's
there's
correct.
possibly still others down the road.
That's correct.
And then that money would go into a general fund? Yeah.
Yes, although it is designated to be used for remediation and abatement of the opioid issues. Now, that term is kind of wide, generally defined, and so there's lots of things we can use it for, but it does need to be done for those purposes. So.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions, Lamar? Any other?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve Resolution R-48-21. It's approving the distributor and Janssen opioid settlement agreements. So that'll take care of all agreements, right? The three?
Right.
That's authorizing, okay.
There's an MOU with the state of Georgia as far as distributing the property, and then there's two other agreements having to do with this particular settlement.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
Okay, I have a second.
I'll second.
Okay, I'll call the vote. Mr. Lowry?
Yes.
Mr. Goff?
Yes.
Ms. Bradford?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. Okay. Any further discussion? If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Have a motion.
Make a motion, we adjourn.
Have a second.
Second.
Call the vote. Mr. Lowry?
Yes.
Mr. Goff?
Yes.
Mr. Bradford?
Yes.
And the chair votes yes. I'm sorry, Ms. Bradford.
Mr. and Mrs. It's all good.
Yeah. Thank you, all. Short, but it was a necessity. This meeting is well worth almost $250,000.
Yeah.